Yeah.
Work, 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 work. See me work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. Cause I'm about that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, 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 line. In the cafe,
It's just entertainment purpose. It's not. It's just entertainment purpose. It's not.
In the case of anybody.
This is just entertainment purpose. It's not.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You here for hot tea? All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, now I hope y'all rocking with me because I gotta pump some of these videos out that I've been sitting on because I definitely want to review more shows, and in order to do that, I got to get some of this content out of here with Love and Marriage Huntsville, or else I'm not gonna be able to let it go. I also don't want any of it to go to waste, so I hope y'all hanging in there with me. I'm finna just be pumping them out today, and what I don't get out today, I'm gonna try to get out just before the Love and Marriage Huntsville episode come on tomorrow, because I feel like that one is gonna be it's going to shake us a little bit to where we're going to have to be on live tomorrow. I'm going to go live for the review tomorrow. We are also going to be going live for the Real Housewives of Atlanta review as well, and that's going to be on Sunday. So y'all, let's get into this video. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload, and you can be up to date with all of the latest Love and Marriage Huntsville drama. All right, now 62% of y'all keep coming back to my channel, but y'all not subscribed, and I don't know why. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be pumping out content all day today, so there's no need for you to keep coming back to type in my name when you can get my notifications, girl. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell so you can be up to date each and every time that I upload. Now, I haven't always agreed with Kenya, but I will say Kenya have become a lot more likable over the time. Her first few seasons on Real Housewives of Atlanta was very challenging for me nonetheless. Okay, you guys, I didn't care for Kenya, let's be honest. And I'm not going to say that I like Kenya only because she liked Mel, because I did watch her process over the time. I watched her growth over the time, and I kind of like where she is right now. I don't know if that came with age, or if that came with the traumatizing marriage that she had, or if that came with her just being a mom. But the woman that she have seemingly turned into, I kind of like. But then again, Kenya has always gotten a good rapport behind the scenes. Like, everybody has always spoke very highly of Kenya and her character behind the scenes versus her on-screen camera. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking fast, but versus her on-screen camera, which was the villain. Now, she was one of my favorite villains, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times she just really aggravated me. Specifically, the targeting the women with marriages. Like, she always had a lot to say about people's marriage, and then she was never married, and then she got married, and that was very short-lived. But at the end of the day, I'm a girl's girl, and I think what she went through was kind of traumatizing for her, and it gave her a different perspective on life, in my opinion. And I think it made her value herself more, because I do think that she valued marriage. Like, I think she cared about being a married person, which is why she hurried up and got fast, in my opinion. I think that she rushed into the marriage because she got up in age. She wanted to have a baby, and she just wanted to be married. She didn't want to get a certain age without saying that she was married. I think a lot of women go through that, in my opinion. And I think that when you do rush into marriages in this way, it always backfires. Regardless, I think that the woman that she is today is a lot better than what she had displayed to us for so many years on camera. Even though she wasn't necessarily likable, she was just the TV villain. So that's that. However, she did a live with Carlos King a few years back on his Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, and this was also the interview that sparked walkie-talkie to get in her DM to tell her thank you. And to me, in my opinion, he was being flirty. It wasn't just a thank you. I think he saw how smitten she was on that live, and that's what gave him the confidence to even get in her DM, because supposedly he was working on his marriage at the time, which we all know was a lie because he was still messing with Coleslaw. But I just don't see how that interview would make him even want to get in her DM to say thank you. Like that, it was just so unnecessary in the first place. So in this live, Carlos wanted to play a game. This game consisted of her telling him which Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member reminded her of a Real Housewife of Atlanta cast member. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to Kenya's wording, okay? Because she did say that Kimmy reminded her of Candy in the sense of her family. And I think a lot of y'all probably took that out of context, and you guys look at Candy like, oh, she's a boss. She on her money thing. She got all these businesses and accolades. She don't let men run over her. And I get that. I don't think that's what she meant by Kimmy and Candy are kind of similar. So I can understand why y'all would be like, no, I disagree. But if you pay attention to her words, she's only speaking about the family dynamic of it all. Same thing with Mel. I would have to disagree as far as saying that Kenya and Mel are similar in personality, I guess. But the things that she described, I would have to say that they are kind of similar. I would totally agree. Even when she explained Portia and Tisha being similar, I have to agree with that. She gave you guys a timeline on what she thought the similarities were. And if you just pay attention to the specifics of what the similarities she's saying that they are, I would have to agree 100%. But as far as Tisha being like Portia, absolutely not. Tisha is not likable. She's not confident. She doesn't feel like she's beautiful. She doesn't value herself the way Portia values herself. I know a lot of you guys don't really care for Portia because of the Simon situation, but I just feel differently about that situation just under the circumstances. But that's for a different video in a different time. But y'all get in the comments and let me know how you feel about that nonetheless, because, you know, we like to chat down there. We already spoke about Mr. Things of That Nature walkie-talkie part, so I'm not going to discuss that here because I kind of broke that down in my last video. Y'all head over there and check it out. But with Marceau, she did say that he was chauvinistic, and the live cut off, but it seemed like she was saying that he liked his woman barefoot and in the kitchen. It cut off, but you can definitely read her lips as well. I don't know what the rest of that live was. Like I said, I got this clip from Generational Viewpoint. I don't know if I said that, but I did say that in my last video. The clip that we're going to be reviewing, I got from Generational Viewpoint. And if you guys want to see the whole thing, or if you guys want to see the actual live, because I only got the sound bite, definitely head over there to check it out. They re-uploaded it. This was an old live that she did with Carlos from a few years ago. So yes, you guys, get in the comments. Let me know what you think about everything. I did cut it down and break it down to only the parts that were most important. I do want to know you guys' thoughts on what Kenya had to say about the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, and if you think she was spot on or not.
We're gonna play this game. Out of my Love and Marriage Huntsville cast,
yes.
Tell me which cast member reminds you of an Atlanta housewife or husband. So I'll say the name first. So guys, out of the Atlanta housewives, who does Melody Holt remind you of?
I mean, that's an easy one. She reminds me of myself. She's a boss. She's a fierce, she's intelligent. She's well-spoken. She's beautiful. I mean, I don't want to call myself beautiful. I'm just saying I believe she's beautiful.
You're beautiful.
And she's fierce. She's measured. I believe she's reasonable.
Kenya may be measured and reasonable now. We're going to have to see, okay? Because that's probably the only thing that I disagree with her on, as far as being reasonable for sure.
So maybe all of her decisions don't seem that way, but I believe she's reasonable. Like she's very sensible. I want her, and I see her almost becoming a villain this season. And I'm rooting for her to keep that balance of being strong, but just, you know, not to cross over into being a straight villain.
Atlanta housewife does Letitia Scott remind you of?
Candy? I kind of feel like. Wait. Okay,
Letitia is the chocolate one.
Oh, no. no. Sorry. I get Kimmy and Tisha's names. You know, I'm not the best with names. No, she is Portia. No, to me, she is.
You're saying Letitia is Portia.
Letitia's married to Marceau, right?
Yes.
Yes. She is 100% Portia season 5.
Now, what does that tell y'all about Kenya? Because Kenya could not stand Portia in season 5.
Oh, season 5 Portia.
Yes,
okay,
she is. Yeah, her first season and Portia's first season are almost like parallel. I feel like she was fighting to have a voice. That she married a stronger, more prominent, outspoken alpha male, and I feel like she lost herself in that marriage in the beginning, and now her second season and Portia's second season, they're fighting to have that voice and fighting to be the woman that they always wanted to be.
I agree. In that season, she was hanging out with Mill. They were doing things. She was trying to go out to networking events. Mill is the woman that she always wanted to be, allegedly, and in my opinion. But I'm just saying, look at Tisha now. Does her energy even translate well on camera as confident and powerful? It just doesn't. It doesn't translate as a boss businesswoman. It's still giving, I'm begging my husband to see me energy.
And so to me, they're the same.
Kimmy reminds you of?
Kimmy, I think Kimmy, in a way, that's what I thought we were talking about before. I think Kimmy, in a way, reminds me of Kandi, because Kandi is all about relationships and family and that internal struggle and striking that balance. I kind of feel like she leans toward Kandi a little bit.
And I don't know about y'all, but this should have been a sign for Carlos that Letitia and Kimmy them are boring. Like, Kenya didn't even really remember which one was which. And their name is, like, completely different. Letitia and Kimmy. Be for real. Light skin, dark skin.
Does Martell remind you of?
Oh. Oh my God, that's so easy.
And I really don't know what's so goddamn funny.
That's Apollo. That's Apollo all day long, baby. That's Apollo all day long. He is one of those tricky ones, you know.
He's definitely a tricky little trick.
He's likable. He's likable, even though he is out in those streets, you know, at least in season 1. He still gives you that he has that likability to him. And obviously he's a very good looking man. He keeps himself in shape and all that stuff. But he loves his family. He really wants his family. He wants to do right by his wife. But there's just that struggle within him to do the right thing and to make.
In the beginning, I just don't know why so many women gave him so many excuses. Like, how is it a struggle to do the right thing by a woman that loaned you $1,500 to finish school to even be where you are now in the first place, hoe? And I'm not calling Kenya a hoe, y'all. I just think hoe is a funny slur. So y'all will catch me saying hoe a lot. I just really, it tickles my spirit, honestly.
It makes sense because sometimes I'm like, come on, Martell, make it make sense to me, because right now it ain't making no sense.
It still don't make sense. It never made sense. I'm gonna let the video finish playing. This is it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload, and you can be up to date with all of the latest Love and Marriage Huntsville drama. And can you guys let me know in the comment section, in this video, did she say that Marceau liked his women barefoot and in the kitchen? Listen to this next clip and let me know in the comment section, because I agree.
And I love his redemption year. To me, this is a year for his, like, I feel like he's redeeming himself. And I hope if he's really behind his wife, he has humbled himself. He's doing the work. So it's really a season of redemption for him. So I really like that. I like it for them.
Okay.
You know, I love Black love. Okay.
Does Marceau remind you of?
Oh, come on now. That's got Peter all over it. He's chauvinistic. Yeah. He's chauvinistic. He believes a wife should be barefoot.
Yeah. Work, 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 work. See me, work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me by that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, in the cafe,
It's just entertainment purpose. It's not. It's just entertainment purpose. It's not.
In the case of anybody.
This is just entertainment purpose. It's not.